there, Ramon Osa with you here, and I want to thank everyone for the really nice emails and comments that you've all been writing. I hope you've enjoyed all the free videos that I've been sending you. It's my pleasure making these videos for you, and I'm sure you'd do the same for me. If you enjoyed these videos, I have a special offer for you. In fact, let me just show you all the great stuff that I'm giving you today. What I'm giving you is my complete collection of instructional courses at a crazy discount in honor of Valentine's Day. I developed these courses somewhat reluctantly over the years when more and more people were asking me to teach them how to play tennis. And when I literally ran out of free hours in the day, I decided, well, I could help everyone with a computer if I could just put the knowledge that I picked up from years of studying with the world's best coaches into my own system and put it on the old trusty computer. So I learned from coaches like Rick Macy, who coached Andy Roddick and the Williams sisters, coaches like Robert Lansdorp, who turned Sampras and Sharapova into champions, Nick Bollettieri, who trained Andre Agassi, and my great friend Tim Schneibly, who trained Sam Querrey. What resulted was a collection of 4 courses, including the simple serve, the simple forehand, the ultimate two-handed backhand, and the ultimate one-handed backhand. These courses are the keys to developing your strokes to the highest level you choose, no matter what your current skill level or age is, and I'll prove that in just a second. These courses have acted as a blueprint that my students have been using for years to consistently and predictably elevate their games to the next level. My friend Jason here started off as a complete beginner in 2013, and he told me that he'd like to be able to, quote, play tennis well, enjoy the game, and just have fun playing on the court. So guess what happened? In less than 3 years of us working together through the system that you'll uncover in these courses, he's reached the 4.0 level, and by the end of 2017, he will be a 4.5 level player. And if Jason can do it, you can do it too. Sean, at 72 years young, started using this system in 2015 and is now ripping the ball with more power and spin than ever before. Sean has proven to himself and all of his friends that it's never too late to take your game to the next level. Now he has matches at his house every weekend, and he consistently wows his friends and with what he's been able to accomplish. So let me ask you a question. How would you like to crush powerful ground strokes? How would you like to dominate matches with your serve? How would you like to play your style of tennis with confidence? How would you like to take your entire game to the next level? If this sounds good, then you're going to love this. Let me show you what you're getting. You're getting over 60 videos in beautiful HD, 4 hours of premium content with me, walking you through exactly how to develop your serve and ground strokes into big-time weapons. These videos include simple instructions that will predictably allow you to create massive power almost effortlessly, rip huge topspin shots, develop pinpoint accuracy, and disguise your shots, keeping your opponents in the dark. How would it feel to have all eyes on you when you're playing, as people remark about how well you play? We've got HD super slow motion footage from multiple angles with me as your guide, walking you through the keys to success. And this isn't one of those hype-filled courses that get you no results. There's no fluff, just good old-fashioned, useful, actionable content with proven scientific formulas that you can use for building weapons. If you're like me, you want someone to show you how to use this course, and that's why you'll also be getting free access to our private Facebook community where you can upload videos of you practicing, and me and a bunch of passionate tennis fans will support you on your journey to take your game to the next level. These courses are full of advanced strategies that I want you to put to work for you in taking your strokes wherever they are now to creating effortless power, control, and consistency so you can feel confident on the court. For the ground strokes, I'll walk you through how to create perfect positioning, because let's face it, tennis is a game of positions, and if you're not in the right position, it's virtually impossible to hit a great shot. So I'll show you exactly how to do that. You'll learn the secret of exactly where to make contact that gives you instant power, effortless control, and complete disguise. You'll discover a little-known power hack that allows you to create massive power before you even start your swing. You'll uncover how to hit topspin, flat, and slice shots. You'll see how to hit deep to keep your opponents off balance. and we show you how to hit on the rise to take away time and space from your opponent. We're not talking about load and explode. We're talking about advanced strategies, the secrets that the pros are using that you and I can model. I'll show you even basic things like how to hold the racket if you're a little confused about your grip. If you need help relaxing, there's a whole video on how to relax. Just about everything you can imagine is here for you. We even give you tips on how to do all of this even if you don't have a hitting partner. So it's really, really good stuff. Look, as great as these courses are, they're not for everybody. So I want you to really be sure this is right for you when you order today. That's why we should take a minute and just go through the pros and cons of what we're about to do together. So let's look at the pros. Well, you've got a highly organized, proven system for systematically improving your strokes. You've got over 60 HD video lessons that cover each fundamental in exact detail that shows you precisely how to put it all together and do it in a fun way, quickly. You've got super slow motion footage with me as your guide, walking you through each important step that you'll want to check off as you're building your strokes into weapons. The videos are yours forever, and you can take them with you whenever you want, wherever you want on your mobile device. Pretty good. Now, as I promised, it's not all rainbows and butterflies. There are some cons. The first being, it's expensive. And you know what? Yeah, it is. But let's fast forward to a year from now and assume that you've been following along and you actually did the exercises. Your game is totally transformed. You feel great hitting the ball. You're hitting winners at will. You're beating people that used to give you trouble easily. You're the hero of your tennis club and the envy of your opponents. How would that feel? Well, if you divide $197, which is the price, by 365, that's just 53 cents per day for 1 year. So let me ask you, what's more important, 53 cents or ripping powerful shots for winners repeatedly? You always being the first choice for a doubles partner and knowing that you've become a complete player. Hey, if I need to, I'll even send you a check for 53 cents to cover your first day. Why? Because obviously 53 cents is nothing. I'm not going to miss it, and neither will you. But if that's what it takes, I'll have it on your doorstep tomorrow. You know, a lot of people ask me, Ramon, how do I know this will work for me? And when I hear that, here's what I want to say. I want to say, I think you're asking me that because you either don't trust me or you don't fully trust yourself. And you know what? If I haven't earned your trust at this point, please don't order. I don't deserve it. In fact, I haven't done my job today, and I don't want something for nothing. It's all right. My feelings aren't hurt, and I apologize for wasting your time. But if you do trust me, then I think what you're actually saying when you ask me that question is, Ramon, I've got self-doubt, and I'm not sure I can actually do this. I completely understand because I felt the same way about a lot of things. And when I feel that way, if I'm honest with myself, it's because I've tried something and failed, and I don't want to go through the pain of failure again. And I want to help you by telling you an embarrassing story. You know, as a kid and teenager, I was 50 pounds overweight, mostly from inactivity and double cheeseburgers for breakfast. My dad used to drive me through Jack in the Box on the way to school, and it was terrible. It was horrible. I had no self-confidence. I had low self-esteem. Kids made fun of me, the whole deal. And I knew losing weight would help me in some way, at least on the surface. So I started eating apples and Raisin Bran for a week. And I saw a few pounds starting to come off, but I got sucked back into wolfing down cheeseburgers and milkshakes. And this happened repeatedly when I was 15. And then one day, my friend Josh wanted to bring me out to the tennis courts. And he said, you know, tennis is fun and you're going to love it. And I really didn't want to go. You know, I was self-conscious about my weight. And I thought I would suck and, you know, I'd make a fool of myself. But he eventually convinced me to go out with him. And I was absolutely hooked. You know, I got high on endorphins. I loved whacking the ball around. 2 hours later, I'm drenched in sweat. I'm feeling amazing. And I didn't even realize that I just had an intense workout. So I started playing every day. That spring, I went out for the tennis team, made the team, and even won a doubles championship with my good friend John. And eventually, I decided that I wanted to be a really good tennis player. And that meant eating better food so I could move better, recover faster. And shockingly, this actually turned me into one of the quote-unquote cool kids at school because I played sports. I lost a ton of weight, so girls were actually starting to notice me, which was unheard of before. And we fast forward to now, I'm a professional coach. I met my beautiful wife and our beautiful daughter on the tennis court doing what I love most, which is teaching tennis. And sometimes I think to myself, thank God I didn't let my past failures keep me from doing what I love and meeting the family of my dreams. So let me ask you, if you had a time machine and you could meet me the day before I went out to tennis with Josh, what would you tell me if I was about to let my past get in the way? Would you let me quit? Or would you encourage me to give it my best? Of course, you'd encourage me, and I'd do the same thing for you. In fact, that's what I'm doing for you right now. My one decision to go try tennis changed my life forever. And it seems like you might be facing a similar decision right now. So let me ask you, are you going to let fear and self-doubt cheat you out of the future you deserve? If you haven't ordered already, I can only think that you're worried about making a bad decision. I mean, you're still here. And you know what? Maybe you are. But what if you're not? Look, let's get real for a minute. Let's say you get this and you hate it. I mean, that's pretty much the worst case scenario, right? Let's say it's the worst thing that you've ever had. It's just awful and you hate looking at my curly head. Well, can it get worse than that realistically? Can we agree that that is the worst case scenario? Well, here's what happens. If that happens, here's how we're going to fix it. Just send it back and you'll get a full refund. No questions asked. In fact, don't even send it back. Just keep it and I'll give you all of your money back, no questions asked. Pretty easy, right? But what if this works? Hey, you're still watching this, so you know you've got a pretty strong gut feeling that this is exactly what you've been looking for. And what if your gut feeling is right? 1 year from now, you could be ripping big time shots for winners, feeling amazing on the court, and loving the attention and admiration of all of your tennis buddies. Isn't it at least worth trying? After all, the worst that can happen is you get to hit the old delete button on the whole thing and get all of your money back. But the best case scenario is really life-changing. Imagine the pride you're going to feel when you're no longer running around every backhand, when you can finally step in and rip the ball on both sides. Imagine how your game will change. Let's get started today. Here's what you're getting. You're getting the ultimate one-handed backhand, a $79 value. You're getting the ultimate two-handed backhand, $79 value. So you've got both backhands covered. You're getting the simple forehand at $67. You're getting the simple serve at another $67. And you're getting access to the Osatennis360 private Facebook community, a $97 value. And I want to do something extra special for the people who act now. For the first 20 people who take me up on this offer, I'm going to offer you a free stroke analysis of all 3 strokes, which they normally charge $100 a stroke. That's $300 value. You just send me a video of you hitting, and I'll use my fancy state-of-the-art computer program to walk you through your strokes frame by frame and show you exactly what you can do to take your game to a whole nother level. At a $689 value, you're getting over a 60% discount, 100% risk-free, yours today for just one payment of $197. Now, I'm only doing this because I have tremendous love for you, my fans, and this offer will literally disappear at midnight on Valentine's Day. Now, you could go out and take lessons, and there's some very good coaches out there. Unfortunately, there are very few that can truly help you reach your goals efficiently, and we're in extremely high demand. To make matters worse, a lot of coaches I've seen do a lot more harm than good. My going rate for lessons is now at $125 for a 1-hour session, and it's only going up. And quite frankly, I'm not taking any new private students. On the bright side, when you order today, you have me by your side forever, as well as first-class support in our Facebook group, and to the first 20, a personalized analysis of your strokes by me. If you're ready to take your game to the next level, then go ahead, click the button below, and invest right now. You'll be glad you did.